What's going on, folks? Welcome back to another outdoor adventure. Today we're at the creek. I just got down here after what was a little bit longer of a walk than what I expected, and I had a little bit more gear than I probably should have brought, but got to be prepared. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a chill, sit down for a little bit, take a rest up, and then hopefully this wind will die down. We had a little bit of rain this morning. It's not supposed to rain for like the next 6 days, but here in Missouri that doesn't mean anything. Man, look at this view. I don't know if the camera actually does it justice, but she is gorgeous. Alright, so I brought 2 rods with me, my ultralight setup, and then a little bit heavier, about a medium heavy. There are gar in this creek, up or downstream a little bit. So if I can catch some live bait, like a little bluegill or something, I got a chance to get at some gar. And I did bring a little bit of rope, just because rope helps. They get their teeth wrapped around in it, and it's a lot harder for them to get off. The only problem is I do not have any steel leaders, so it's going to be a lot of slow fighting with the gar, but I think we have a pretty decent chance at it with everything that I brought. Bunch of birds over there fighting. Pretty soon I am going to be doing a video that's just on like a survival bag, or like the ones you get at Walmart. It's like the little $30 survival pack. It's got a bunch of different stuff in it. We will do a video on that pretty soon, but this is the first video I've been able to come out and do since the last video I posted, which was, I'm almost certain, pretty close to 2 months ago. So it's been kind of like a little, it's been slow. We've had a lot of rain here in Missouri. So now we're going to be hitting them pretty hard. I got a lot of different video ideas coming up, a lot of different things that I want to do, so hopefully we'll be able to do them. Alright, so first off, we're starting with a little yellow jig head with a little bit of chartreuse worm, or grub, I guess you can call it. Okay, got our little jig tied up. I'm gonna get me a drink of water. Oh, come on, put you guys on the action camera, and we'll get to it. Alright, this first little bit, we're kind of going to go up off there and then down here over this bluff. I'm going to go over this bluff first and throw a couple times. Up under it. The water is chilly today. Throw under there and see if we can't get something to come out. Nibble a little bit. Let's go a little bit closer. preferably not in the weeds. The only thing that sucks about creek fishing, all the darn trees. There we go. Had to ruin this spot too. So, no luck on the black and chartreuse. I'm gonna throw on a white grub. I've had luck with that out here before. We're gonna give that a shot, see what that does. If it doesn't do any good, then I have some other flavors we'll throw out there and see if we can't get one. Alright, so I'm gonna try to be quiet this time. And we're gonna come up this way and just work our way down. See if we can't get something. Bunch of followers, just nothing eating it. Try to keep it up. Throw it back over there. I think I found him. Just kind of got that little hole right there. Okay, so let me get you guys fixed. Nothing so far. I did find a spot with a whole bunch of sunfish. The only problem is I could not get them to bite. So I think I'm gonna try. I got some smaller hooks and some like fake worms, but I'm kind of thinking about switching spots. Going back up creek to the bridge that's up there where me and my family spend most of our time like swimming and stuff. I think that's just going to be a better area for right now to camp, at least. A big bird. Get everything packed up. I'm gonna retie this on with a smaller hook, maybe a cork and that fake worm. I'm gonna see if maybe I can get a little bit better of a reaction out of them and see if we can't get a couple of them in. Oh boy, I thought the walk down there was bad. The walk back upstream, that was rough. And it's not even really that swift. It's just I got way too much gear for what I'm doing. We'll do some squirrel hunting. I did bring my 22 pellet rifle and a little bit of ammo. So that'll give us another chance. But I don't want to go that route if I don't have to. I'd rather just fish. You know, that's the biggest part of this channel isn't just the fishing. It's all outdoors. So I mean, there are going to be squirrel hunt videos and stuff like that. I don't have a scope cam at the moment, so I'm kind of reluctant on going squirrel hunting as much, but I'm still going to. And then, you know, we'll do bow hunting, rifle hunting, you know, different types of hunting. Like I said down there at the other spot, I got these little fake worms. Somewheres, these Berkeley gulps. And me and my dad have had a lot of luck with them at different places, different ponds, different lakes. And they seem to do pretty good. So I'm going to set one up on a smaller hook. I think that was the problem I was having down there, is the jig head was just a little bit too big. So I have a bunch of different sized hooks. Let's get terminal tackle out. Ooh. Gold hooks are kind of all over the place. And I got a bunch of like little different gold hooks and stuff. But I think a lot of these are about the same size as that jig head, except for these little cricket hooks here, which I don't really like because they are they're very soft. You can bend them really easily. So I have, or did have, another pack here somewhere. These right here. I think these has got smaller. Yeah. So throw them there. Gonna get these organized again. Now, these are small too, but they're not as easy to bend. So I think that they'll hold up a lot better on a fish than what the other ones will. So I'm gonna get these tied on with the split shot, just a little bitty split shot. I'm not going anything too crazy. And then we'll get over there to the bridge and see if we can't get anything. I'll have one set up on a bobber, and then my other setup I already have a gray and chartreuse jig on. So I'll kind of toss it under the bridge and jig it up and down. Under the bridge is pretty sandy, so we shouldn't have a lot of snags other than one root wad. But I'm gonna go on the other side of that root wad, and we should be all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get tied up, and I'll see you guys in the water. I felt like a hit there. I'll just do this back and forth. All right. Alright, so no luck on the jig. I'm just gonna kind of let this sit. I'm gonna drop it down a little bit lower because I have seen a bunch of them just sitting here, but I couldn't get any reaction strikes out of the jig, so I'm gonna try this, see how it do. Actually, goes a little bit further up. Alright, so that plan didn't work. I'm gonna leave my stuff here. Hopefully people has the decency not to take off with it. Please. And we're gonna go back down river. Now, I'm just gonna go straight back to that spot that we was at, that we was having a look at. Well, getting nibbles at least. And see if maybe we can continue to get them. So I'll see you guys back down to the other spot. So we're back at the spot. Let me tighten you guys up. You're not flapping around so much. So I'm gonna kind of start my way this way and walk down. I'll do it with the worm first. If that doesn't do any good, we'll come back and try that little jig we got. Also did bring the bobber, just in case. We're just gonna kind of toss them along that bank like we did last time. I'm gonna start being quiet though, and just kind of let it float. That's all we're gonna do. All right, I'll go get my other pole, and try some more. Now this one can cast out a lot further. There we go. Yes. Oh no. Get out of there. Get out of there. Oh. Okay. Quit flopping for just a second. Okay. Get her all strung up. Okay. Now we got one. Oh, let me get you guys there. She ain't huge, but they don't have to be. That's dinner. I'll just. All right. We're back down at the spot again. Try not to be too loud because there are people up there. We were camping. I pretty much just took an hour to kind of sit and feel everybody out. Make sure it was alright to leave my stuff up. But it's sunny now down here in this spot. So I'm hoping maybe, just maybe, so rooster tail do the trick today. I'm putting them sun perch up there. He don't want it. This rooster tail ain't worth a darn. Oh, it ain't doing nothing. So, I'll switch back to the worms. Let it float down again and do its thing. I'll raise it up and bring it in. Somebody lost something. Oh, it's watermelon. Get off me, bud. Where's that? There it is. Couldn't even get a reaction bite out of her. I'll just keep throwing it here and walking it down. I covered a bunch of water. And when we come back up, we'll see if we can't sneak her out of there. The water got kind of warm up here. I think that's the best spot we got for quite a ways down. Pretty sure all this stays pretty shallow. It's looking like that. Shoot. Like I said previously, I mean, we got one. So, I mean, that's good for the night. Not like we're going to starve. But I'd like to have another one. We got a pretty good spot here. If I can not do that. Something don't sound too good up there. That was just rock. Stop going into the trees. There we go. Now just let it float down. Gotcha. Oh! No, she did not. She did. Alright, so we're back again after a little bit of a break. Oh! And an almost snapped pole. I ended up doing a Texas rig with a crawl. Just gonna try. See if maybe that does a little bit better down here before we walk down. I'm gonna walk back down to that same place that I got that smallmouth that just got off. See if maybe she don't get off this time. And whenever I tell you that I am drained, I am beyond drained. Whoa! don't know if you guys caught that. Down there. That was almost bad. Let's quit doing that. Someone. Kind of goofy doing it like that. Right off that. Get off there. And just sink. Oh, jerked it right out of his damn mouth. Get it back out there to him. See if they'll eat it again. Got him. Oh, don't spit it. Don't spit it. Keep it down. Keep her down. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Chill out. Alright, finally we're alone again. It's 5:30 now, which I think the last video that I took was probably around 4. So it took everybody another hour and a half to clear out of here, which, don't get me wrong, this is public. I mean, that's one of the things that sucks about public water, but they wasn't really too bad. So I'm gonna whittle me a couple of chopsticks, and where'd my other chopstick stick go? Well, shoot. Anyway, I'm gonna whittle. Is that? I don't know. I'm gonna cut a couple chopsticks, and then we'll start getting everything ready for the fire and start getting them fish cooked, because I'm starving. The only reason I had to do that, because no matter how many times somebody tells me, hey, don't forget utensils, I always forget something. Forgot utensils and my headlamp. So the only light we have is my phone. Well, and the big ring light for my tripod and everything whenever it gets dark, just to make stuff easier to film. So I'm gonna get you guys set up, and I'm gonna start busting up sticks and everything for the fire, and then we'll go start cleaning the fish. Alright. So, we're going to let that burn on for a little bit. Let it get nice and smoky and hot. And we're going to go down and clean the fish. Now, I can't show a lot of it on YouTube. YouTube don't like that stuff. So, pretty much all I'm gonna fillet these fish. I'm not gonna fry them up whole. I don't really think I need to. So, I'm gonna go ahead . I just about had a heart attack. I thought the biggest one was gone. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these bad boys filleted, and I'll meet you back when I'm done. Well, we got it cooked. There's a bunch of people showing up on the other side, so I'm just gonna sit in here for a while, eat, and be peaceful. Alright, so we're probably in the tent for the night. I finished the food. Like I said, there's like 4 or 5 cars over there, so I'm just gonna kind of chillax here and yeah, edit some videos on my phone, lay around and relax. See you guys in the morning. I know I didn't get to show the food being cooked and everything that went into that, like part of it, but some people showed up and they had music blaring and like pretty loud enough to where it was going to be difficult to make a video on it, trying to cut that out while also me talking. So I do apologize for that part of it. Hopefully next time, like I said, I'll be somewhere where there's not a whole bunch of people. Again, I do apologize for not being able to show a whole lot today. We did get some fishing clips and different stuff like that, so it's not going to be a total waste of a video, but hopefully it's good enough to where people want to watch it. So, like I said, I do apologize for everything that got cut out, that I wasn't able to record. I mean, obviously I didn't expect them to stay here that long, but from the way they were talking, they're going to be there pretty much all night.